Alright, there's a few problems here. This question has theta in it, and then it says where t is tan x on 2, and then it also has x between 0 and 360. So what we're going to change is make that a theta on 2 and make this a theta here. There we go. Alright, so if we're using our t equals tan theta on 2, to solve, we know that sine is 2t on 1 plus t squared. Hopefully you remember. And cos, remember, is 1 minus t squared on 1 plus t squared. Okay. And we're showing that can be written as, alright, so let's make that equal 3. Now, you can see here we're going to have a common denominator of 1 plus t squared, so what we might do is times that over this side, the 1 plus t squared. And then we'll be left with 4 lots of 2t's, 3 lots of 1 minus t squareds. Alright, so just expanding that out, and of course 3 plus 3t squareds here. So if I put everything on, let's go for this side since it's positive t squareds. So I'm going to add the 3t squared and have 6t squareds. These 3's will cancel, and then I'm going to have minus 8t. Alright, and of course we can divide that all by 2, and we get what we were looking for. Alright, so hence solve. So what are we really solving? So if we're solving 4 sine theta plus 3 cos theta equals 3, that is the same as solving this quadratic equation for t, where t equals tan theta on 2. So we can always do a little factorization, and we're going to get t equals 0, or we're going to get 4/3. Alright, so let's go to our tan x on or theta on 2. So if it equals 0, and then let's also do tan theta on 2 equals 4 on 3. Alright, one thing we should always check, because you can't use t as t substitution if theta is 180 degrees, because then you'd get tan 90, which is undefined. That's where we've got our asymptote. So it is worth just putting 180 in here and checking to make sure it's not a solution. So we know sine of 180, think of the sine curve, whoops, 180 is here, is 0, and cos, that was bad, but you get my gist, is -1. So you get 0 minus 3, which doesn't equal 3. So we're okay. But it is worth doing that check, and just remembering that, you know, if the solution is 180 degrees, it's not going to, or really in any of the asymptotes, once I divide by 2 for tan, then we're not going to get that answer here. So just be a bit careful. Alright, let's go back to this. So where does our tan curve equal 0? We've got at 0 and 180. This is for between 0 and 360. Oops, 180, sorry, 0 and 180. So that theta is going to be 0 and 360. And of course they're in degrees. Alright, and over here we're going to get theta on 2 equaling inverse tan of 4/3. So if we put that in the calculator, we get 43 degrees and 8 minutes. And if we times that by 2, sorry, I just realized you can't even read this writing, 106 degrees 16. So in the end I will get 0 degrees, 106 degrees 16 minutes, and 360 degrees. Hopefully you can hear me rather than read that terrible writing. Alright, so we're just finding all our possible solutions, and there'll be 3 possible solutions, and you can check that out. Have a look at Desmos, and maybe graph y equals 4 sine x plus 3 cos x, and then graph y equals 3, and just check, does it cross 3 times, and are they at those places?